powerful sculpture built from thousands of weapons once used in crimes was created to show that violence can be transformed into peace. But Julie Erfle, the wife of a Phoenix fallen police officer, claims the city is doing the opposite. She has filed a lawsuit arguing Phoenix is violating the state's Victims' Bill of Rights by allowing the gun used to kill her husband be sold, potentially landing back on the streets.
He died a hero, doing the job he loved doing most.
On September 18, 2007, Officer Nick Erfle was shot twice while approaching someone who was obstructing traffic in central Phoenix. For nearly 2 decades, his widow Julie tried to heal and push forward, but one question never stopped echoing.
I remember asking the detective where it came from and how the shooter was able to get a hold of it.
Time passed, and she assumed the gun had been destroyed until one phone call changed everything.
That's when I found out, kind of by accident, that the gun still existed, that it was still in the department's possession.
Her shock turned into fear, then anger when she remembered a 2013 Arizona law requiring police departments sell seized weapons instead of destroying them.
That's my biggest fear, is that this gun is being given a second chance to harm another individual.
That's why a week ago, Julie filed a lawsuit asking a judge to stop the planned auction of the gun that killed her husband and order it be destroyed. The suit argues the auction violates the Victims' Bill of Rights.
The Victims' Bill of Rights is actually part of the Arizona Constitution, and what it does is it provides a list of rights that crime victims have in criminal cases.
Attorney Russ Richelsoff is not involved in this lawsuit, but believes Erfle's case raises a unique conflict between 2 Arizona laws.
The Arizona Crime Victims' Bill of Rights says a crime victim is entitled to due process and justice. There's also an Arizona statute that specifically does not permit law enforcement agencies to destroy weapons that can be legally sold on the market.
But that law that ties the city's hands is the same one Senator John Kavanaugh helped pass. In a statement, he said there is no logical reason to destroy guns used in crimes. Guns are not inherently evil. Destroying them costs money. Selling them creates revenue and saves taxpayers money. He later added he would allow guns used to murder be destroyed.
I remember the arguments, and it was basically that we should make a buck off of these guns. We should make a buck off of somebody's murder. I find that immoral.
For Julie Erfle, this case isn't just about one gun. It's about every crime victim's right to be heard and whether Arizona values revenue over respect.
I hope that Mayor Gallego and the city of Phoenix will work with me to try to overturn this law at the legislature to ensure that victims' voices are heard, but also other cities across this state.
Today, this sculpture would not exist because under state law, guns are required to be auctioned off to gun dealers or auctions. Reporting in Phoenix, Alexis Dominguez for Arizona's Family.